It's another glorious hair day here in Amy's house. I've switched. I just noticed that after looking at so many of my blogs, I don't think I either do my hair or not wear a hat in most of them. So today I'm going with the pink Under Armour hat. So how you doing? I realized I hadn't blogged in like 6 weeks, and I've been getting some awesome comments though, just from past blogs on cleansing, on running. I think everybody's kind of getting in that mood that I talked about before with spring, like what are you going to do different now that the weather's nice. So I'm excited to see all of that change and motivation out there, and it's kind of motivated me as well. I ran probably the most miles I've run in a week of training. I think I always talk about how I've seen some consistent patterns in my training for halves of where I'll start really strong and then I fall off the wagon and then I do this panic training thing. And I notice that's just me for a couple reasons. One, I travel and I don't exercise or run well on the road. And if I do run, it's not mileage. So following a Hal Higdon or any other plan that you'll find on the internet for a half marathon just doesn't seem to work very well for me. And second, once I get about over 5 miles, I've got to have someone with me. So doing that when you're on the road or on a weekend sometimes when there's other things going on has been challenging. So really what I focused on this time is sticking with my leg workouts, and I've consistently done kettlebells. Kettlebells for, from everything from my butt to my core and my shoulders. That's what I've focused on probably in the last 6 months. And I'm here to let you know it worked. So I ran 3 miles on Sunday or Monday. I ran 4 on Wednesday. I ran 5.5 on Friday, and I ran 8 on Saturday, which from going from no miles to that typically would really hurt the body. And what I also have to say about doing kettlebells is I did them in my Vibrams. I don't run in Vibrams yet. My gait, I'm not that confident on my gait to be able to go to a minimalist shoe, but I do all my leg workouts in them, and really good at keeping my ankles strong, so I had not once twisted an ankle during my training. But where I am sore are my knee joints and my shins and my calves. So I think that just tells me what things in my leg workouts that are only present in that running. That's what I really feel today. The other thing is these bras I wear right here on my clavicle. I don't know if you can see it. It's Body Glide season already. And I ran Saturday, and I think with the miles I put in and the working out, it is tender. I screamed like a baby when I got in the shower. So note to everybody out there, it's Body Glide season. Lube up before you go outside and run, because otherwise it hurts. So it's been a really awesome week. I'm coming off some great training, so that's why I was kind of motivated to share that with you and say, I'm ready. So in 2 weeks is my first half. I don't think I'll get the time I got in Vegas for a couple reasons. One, Vegas was flat. I think a lot of people PR, personal record or whatever they call it, in Vegas because of the course. And there's no elements. The weather was absolutely perfect. It was 50, 55, and it was beautiful. Whereas here, I've noticed running into the wind a lot. Running on the Perry Path, you get some rocks going, not as many things to look at. So I think one thing I am excited about is it's going to be a starting time to put out there that I can kind of look at getting better for my other 2 that I have this year. And I'm the type of person that I've got to have a race on the calendar, or I choose not to do cardio. So it's really helping me, and I hope that you all are deciding maybe to pick a 5K or something that's out of the box for you. I know a lot of people are getting into the Muddy Buddy runs. I'm a little bit nervous about that. So it's funny, as people, I think you push yourself out of the box, there's still that one thing that maybe you'd think about, but you're still a little bit nervous. For me, those are the Muddy Buddies. You go through like mud pits and do push-ups, and I've really been working on my shoulders and push-ups, but I'm still not confident about boy push-ups. I still, I feel like I still have a lot of work to do in my core to maintain my form. I am going to boy push-ups and changing it, but I'm at like 4 or 5. I think I got to about 15 of the ones on my knees, and I felt pretty good. But what I'm noticing is my stance is so wide that I'm using all chest, I'm not using shoulders, and that's really the muscle that I've been working on. So if you've got some good shoulder exercises, let me know, because what I don't like doing these weights like this. I don't know why, this one just pops on me and stuff. So I tend I think you always tend to avoid the body part that is most painful. So that's a huge running update. What else is going on? A lot of spring stuff. I'm doing, I think I posted a lot about the Happiness Project. I've just been reading a ton. I've been like a sponge. Awesome book on personality. I've shared it with about 5 or 6 people, getting raving feedbacks. It's kind of a business trainer for sales that she was specializing in, I think, training salespeople. That didn't really make any sense for a sentence. But she also became, later in years, a medical intuitive. And she combined the two into books. And there's a phenomenal book called Managing People, What's Personality Got to Do with It? I'll put the link in my blog. And it's Carol Ritterberger, RITBERGER.com. And there's 4 personality types: red, orange, yellow, and green. And you read it, and you know, I think obviously there's always some things that are right on and not. But in our next book that I started reading after the first one, which is about your body, how your personality affects your health, she talks about introverted and extroverted versions of each color type, so she can kind of break it down a little farther. And I can't say enough about the book. Being a salesperson, I find myself like, even I was talking to Kelly when we went to sushi this week, and I'm like, I thought you were this color. You tested out that color? How close was your thing? And I find myself sizing up a lot of the people I work with, and then trying to figure out, if I'm not being effective with them, what is it about their personality color and mine that are alike and different, and why, you know, are we not communicating right? So I also made my husband take the test, my sales engineer. So that's been one of my passions lately. Is I love psychology and understanding people because I'm a salesperson, and it's just a book that breaks it down a lot easier than those, what were the tests we had to take before? Myers-Briggs, where you could be like ISTJ, whatever. Those were, to me, a little bit more probably specific, but harder because there's 16 different variations of people. So understanding what your colleague is and adjusting your style for that was a little bit more difficult. Whereas this, there's just 4 colors, and you know, most people I would say fall in the 80-20 rule with these colors, and it's really changed my perspective on a lot of things. So I highly recommend that if it's something you're interested in, or if you're in sales. Phenomenal book. So that's been my big thing. Oh, I got the new iPad, so hopefully on the road now I will be able to blog better. They have iMovie now available on the new iPad too, which is where I do all the video and upload it to YouTube. And then if I can get a Squarespace app that works and doesn't crash, I'm going to be able to upload from there, because I don't travel much with my computer. It's just a heavy, cumbrous thing, and with my phone, I can do most everything from my phone. So kind of exciting thing. So if anybody's out there watching this that has some great iPad apps, please let me know. I love Evernote. I'm getting into using that. Penultimate, and then my basics like my, Netflix and Flipboard, my Wall Street Journal. Oh, I've been watching The Daily. That's pretty good. And it's actually the first magazine/newspaper that I find is affordable for the iPad. It's like 99 cents a week. And so I don't feel bad when I don't read it every single day. And, a lot of times I won't. So anyway, that's my babbling for today. I'm gonna be home this week, no travel. So kind of lay out a couple other things and try to post one more. Hope everything's going well and you guys are enjoying your spring. Let me know what you're working on to kick off your outside workout season.